Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, we'll be going through the level 70 Esper priority tier list. So the previous one I already made the video is about like who should do level 70 first. But I only listed a few Esper, like I gave out the reason why DPS have a higher priority than the support Esper. But for now, I'm gonna make a tier list that it will fully show all the Esper. Like who should you go for. I already made the whole tier list here, but I will break down one by one, like why they are in this tier or why the reason that they're at this tier, right? But before you look at the tier list, right, you have to know that if you really like a certain Esper and if you want to level 70 him, just go ahead, because every patch you're gonna get the enough Starimon for you to actually make them to level 70, the level mod, right? And if you really like certain Esper, you don't really need to care about the meta, you can just go for it. So for example, I saw some player really like Q, they went for the Q first, which is fine, as long as you enjoy playing the Esper and then you make them level 70, as long as you don't regret, which is fine. But this tier list today, we are more focusing on the meta environment. So it kind of combined with PvE and PvP, because when you level 70 the character, it's most likely you already consider both content, which is PvE and PvP. So this will be the tier list that I made. It won't be fully that accurate, but it really depends on your opinion, right? So the tier list that I make through. So let me start from the bottom one, which nothing changes. So these are the Esper that I listed that I feel like it won't have nothing changes. To be honest, Tolan here you can debate, like maybe you want to put Tolan at decent pick or nothing changes. But in my opinion, for me, if I'm playing Dislyte and I focus both content like PvE and PvP, if you're a PvP player, Tolan probably can go up to decent pick. But if you're not a PvP player, I would say Tolan will be at the lowest tier, just because I want my Tolan to be low level to do the retro speed run. Because to make retro speed run, your Tolan have to be level low level with low reso. So in my opinion, I'll put Tolan at nothing changes instead of decent pick, because I would say Tolan benefit more in PvE instead of PvP. Then nothing changes. The rest here, I would say even you make them to level 70, I don't think it will help them or make them a very big difference, unless you really like the Esper, you want to bring them in all your content, or else I would say nothing changes. Then the second tier here, if you want to level 70 them, I would say it will not be the lowest tier, but somewhere at the second tier, because we have a better Esper in terms of like their content. So let's say for example Leora, if you want to make Leora level 70, why not your level 70 your slot? If you want to make TA level 70, the only reason I would say is kind of like the speed leader buff, right? Then Warlock, I don't think so. I don't think so. You will most likely notice that at the lowest tier one, they are more likely to be a support Esper, and the DPS Esper will be more likely to be the highest priority and the second priority. Because at the lower tier here, the support Esper will only benefit you through their buff, and level 70 them will only increase their stats and also the leader buff by maybe 5% or 10%, so the changes isn't that much. But if you want to, I would say this Esper will be the second last priority to go level 70, because they have their better replacement Esper, like Sally will have better replacement Esper, is like Lian for example. The reason why Champion here, okay, the Shimmer, let me take out the Shimmer here. The reason why I put Champion here is because Champion only the stats on Champion doesn't matter too much, and then the Champions only benefit her unique buff. Then the reason why I put Anna here, okay, I can put Anna at decent pick if I want, but the reason why I put Anna at the lower tier here is because most likely if you're using Anna in your content, you don't really need Anna at level 70 to survive. You can actually survive with Anna level 60, just it will take longer time to poke the Esper to date. Then Cecilia here have some usage unless you're at R6, or else I don't think it's worth the level 70. Then at the decent pick, you'll most likely see more support Esper like Lushang, like Petros. Petros is DPS, but I support in terms of his passive. Then we have Chu Yao here, Meta Drew here, Liam, Yun Chuan. It's pretty good DPS, but we have better DPS to go for. And then Unas as well. And you'll see this will be the decent pick for level 70. Then the main topic for today will be the highest priority and second priority. So highest priority is the Esper that is the top tier meta in both PvE or maybe PvP. like they have a very strong thing. Like for example, Suizai here will definitely help you push your PvP content by a lot if you have R6 Suizai, and if you make him to level 70, it's a very big changes because I have a level 60 Suizai, R6 D6, but whenever I fight a team, when they have a level 70 Suizai R6, even their dividend is not max, most likely I'll lose to them because I lost in the stats. The level 70 stats just provide Suizai too many, and Suizai passive, the R6, will make his stat even higher. Hey, Sakura here is a very special thing. Like even Sakura as a supporter Esper, she shouldn't be at the first tier, right? But the reason why I put Sakura here is because Sakura is gonna get so many HP, and every time you hit Sakura, and when Sakura has her skill, she can cast her S3 and regain her HP back to max. So you are actually very hard to kill a Sakura in PvP content. And not just that, if you're making Sakura in a Wuyu team, which most likely you will, and then Sakura will have the shockproof buff. So whenever you hit Sakura, Sakura will have a reflection damage based on her defense, and if you're making her to level 70, she's kind of immortal in a way, but at the same time is able to damage reflection to you with her defense buff. So she's actually very disgusting at level 70. Alright, then Momo level 70 is very good at the PvP content. PvE can be used in Darkstar a lot, but overall she's more towards in the PvP meta. Then Elif will be the PvE meta. If you have a R6 Elif player, most likely you're already level 70 her. She can be used in Faceto Fantasy, Desolate Land, your APEP as well, your Yinglong as well. She is basically the PvE meta, so definitely push her to level 70 first. Then Slon as well as the second best DPS in PvE content. Like after Slon, I would say it's gonna after Elif, it's gonna be the Slon, right? For the in terms of the DPS output, so definitely at the highest priority as well. Then Mateo as well, because Mateo is actually doing perfectly in Fafnir and also in a lot of PvE content. Then Suje here is also one of the best DPS in PvE and also in PvP content, both content. So if you want, you can actually go for Suje first. She will also benefit you a lot with her level 70. Then with Raven, is level 70 is because of the speedrun content. A lot of speedrun content is using Raven, and after seeing her buff and the level 70, she can further make her stats even higher, so she can help you clear your wave a lot more consistent and do higher damage. Okay, then why Zihe here is at the highest priority is because if you make Zihe level 70, then she have a higher base HP and she have a higher total HP as well. So with the higher total HP, she can help your teammate to absorb more damage and then make her a lot tankier. And at the same time, the S3 she does actually do a lot more damage as well. Then I made a video before, it's about Zihe doing DPS. So if you make a Zihe is actually Thunder set Zihe, you can actually go for level 70, and every time Zihe dies and go into Storm Steady mode, she can cast S3 and the S3 will do a lot damage. Then Jiang Zhuli is also at the highest priority now. With the recent Jiang Zhuli buff, and the level 70 can further benefit Jiang Zhuli into a really crazy demon mode. Then Moriyama as usual, your single target best DPS Esper in PvP content, and now we're starting to see some usage in PvE as well. I'm gonna make another video for it. But Moriyama is starting to shine in PvE content, but at max reso. So if we don't care about the max reso, but you will still see Moriyama is very actively used in PvP, definitely worth the highest priority. So this will be the first highest tier. Then the second priority is all these Esper here. I would say some of the Esper maybe can go up, like you can debate like the highest priority. Like some of you might actually say Wuyu should go at the highest priority, right? But one of the reasons why I put Wuyu at the lower tier here is because no matter how high your Wuyu damage is, enemy still gonna have a Zihe. So Zihe will still help the enemy team to absorb most of the damage from Wuyu. So I would say if you make level 70 on Wuyu is good, but we still have a lot of Esper that can kill Wuyu even if your Wuyu is level 70. Like Momo can still slash through your Wuyu easily. Suje true damage can still kill your Wuyu easily. Not to mention we have Moriyama and Jiang Zhuli into the meta now that can slash through Wuyu very easily, even you make Wuyu to level 70. So in my opinion, I would say Wuyu is not that the highest priority, but it's the second priority to go for the level 70. Then we have like Nathaniel here, Armir, Feng Shun. Jinchu is actually very good from the level 70 benefit because Jinchu synergize with attack stats and also defense stats. Nora actually benefit with a lot with the level 70 as well. The attack stats give Nora a lot, and Nora can actually ignore most of the enemy defense, so it basically makes her damage very high. Then why Lian is here, because even she's a support Esper, but the usage of Lian is actually very strong in terms of PvP as well, and the HP increase on Lian is actually a massive boost. Then we have Embla at the third DPS queen in my opinion, because we're like if Elif is the first, if the Slon is the second, then I would say Embla will be the third in terms of the DPS ranking, in my opinion. Then Meta Lily actually benefit a lot with the level 70 as well, like the damage he can does is already a lot. Then with the shield gain Meta Lily get also synergized with the level 70 stats, so it's very benefit. Then Lapis here actually go up to the second priority now, because we'll start to see a lot Lapis starting to have action in Falsetto Fantasy and a lot of different content as well, all because thanks to Una's buff. Because of Una's buff, it makes the R6 Lapis utility a lot more easier to obtain, and with the AP push synergized with Una's, Lapis is actually more used in Falsetto Fantasy now as well, so you can start seeing a lot more Lapis action. So level 70 her is actually a very strong investment as well. Then for Yuhime, because she can do a lot of DPS, and also Yuhime can be used in Falsetto Fantasy, and also Yuhime is being used in PvP content, and level 70 Yuhime makes her higher DPS and also the speed. The speed leader of Yuhime is very unique, so it will bring more speed, so I would say Yuhime have the second priority instead of Decent Peak. Then we have Iki, Muyu and Mingshaw here as a second priority Shimmer level 70. Personally, I also went for my second level 70 Esper is actually Mingshaw, because I like Mingshaw. As you can see in my profile picture, I really like Mingshaw, and I'm using Mingshaw in my Shadowfire. I'm using Mingshaw as my main point war team to cleave the Suicide Esper, because we have a lot of players actually playing Suicide, so for me to have a easier lifestyle, so I made level 70 Mingshaw to cleave the Suicide. So in the end of the day, it really depends on who you're using the most, who are your favorite Esper, and then you decide who should you level 70 first. So if you really regret it, just buy the Astro Coin from the Plaza with 3000 Nexus Crystal, then you can reset the Esper and invest in the other Esper, right? So this will be the level 70 tier list in my opinion. You can feel free to comment down which part you disagree or which Esper you disagree, like why are they so low tier or why are they that high tier, or which Esper is your first level 70, second and your third, because we're gonna get our third level 70 soon within a few days after the Abyss trial is unlocked. Then we have then everyone should have 3 level 70 Esper if you played the games at the beginning until now, unless you actually miss certain event or you missed getting the level mod, or you're not able to complete the event. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is JenMP, Skyelk, thank you so much for your support. And for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Choni, Antonio Winterspoon, Cragrin, Calamity, Rocco Senzions, Jordan Alons, thank you so much for your support. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest 10. Thank you so much for Code Wardeners, Calamity, Agni, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Choni. Thank you so much for your support.